Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be going around the streets, finding people to interview. Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
No, sure.
Awesome, man. So you don't look like you're from Georgia. Where are you actually from?
I'm from the Netherlands, so been here for a year.
Oh, cool. So you've been here for a year. What attracted you to Georgia in the first place?
Just wanted to travel the world. I wanted to go to Asia. This is like a nice step in between and just got caught up here.
So how does Georgia different from the Netherlands?
Many ways. First of all, nobody speaks English here. But yeah, food is probably better. Very nice people. Not really sure.
What is the one thing you miss about the Netherlands that you wish you had here?
Stroopwafels. Yummy food, like sweets, basically. Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
Yeah, so I run a CRO agency. So I basically help people make more buying decisions on websites.
What is CRO?
So it stands for conversion rate optimization. So instead of 3 people buying it, now 4 people are buying it. That's my goal, essentially.
And so, how old are you? You look pretty young.
23. Yeah, but turned 24.
And how did you get started with CRO?
Good question. Well, I have some friends who are doing different things in the digital marketing space. First, I was doing performance coaching, but I realized that for running a proper business, you need to actually be a coach. You need to get results. You need to be able to, know what you're talking about, basically.
And so, how did you make your first dollar online?
First dollar, let me think. I think the first dollar was actually me pitching someone on my coaching services, helping someone get a closing job. So I actually helped them get a job as a closer and also help them with their performance, with their productivity. And that was $1,000. That was my first sale.
Did you go to university to learn about all this?
No, I went to university for half a year and then I dropped out and moved here like a month later. So it worked.
And so what would you recommend to somebody? Do you recommend people to go to university or try to start a business first, or what do you think?
Depends. I have one friend, for example, he's in his last year, and he's even considering to just leaving. I was like, hey, if it's one more year, fine. If you're completely new, maybe if you want to be, a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, you need to have a university degree for those things. If not, there's so much information on the internet. Kind of depends as well what country you're from, but if you got to pay like 15K or 50K to just get your degree, I don't really see the point of it.
Is it expensive to go to university in the Netherlands?
No, yeah, it's very affordable. So would I recommend someone to go in the Netherlands? Kind of depends. It's also a thing of, do you want to really, learn everything by yourself? If you're a very ambitious, driven person who can just do the self-studying every day, then yeah, I wouldn't go. But if it's something that is beneficial for you, if your specific field requires it, then I'd recommend it.
So what is your favorite thing about being an entrepreneur?
Freedom to, make exponential gains for yourself. I think, I'm not going to be in the rat race for, until I'm 50. It might take some time. It just depends on how fast you grow, but eventually if you keep growing, you're going to get there, and that's kind of the game, and it's more of a competition, right? That's the beauty of it.
And so what is your least favorite thing about entrepreneurship?
I don't really have an answer for you. Like, you could say like hard work, but you need to kind of like embrace the hard work, I think, because if you're running away from it, it's going to be difficult. If you flip it and you're like, you're telling yourself, I love this, and you get momentum and you get off the ground, then it actually is motivating, and then you start to get a lot of pressure from it, and then it becomes easy. So I don't really have something to answer.
What would you say is one misconception about entrepreneurship or running a business?
I mean, I can tell you the thing that probably halted me the most, and that is, shiny object syndrome. It's like, hey, at the beginning, I think most people have this. They chase every next thing to think, okay, this is not working, I need to do this other thing. And then they have this other thing that's not working, then they go back to this first thing or they do the next thing. And the thing is, or they spread all their energy across like 4 different businesses. The thing is, if you just focus all of your attention on this one thing and you just keep going and you keep providing more value and you try to be exceptional at this one thing, then you're going to make it.
What would one tip be for somebody who's looking to get started and they don't know what direction to go in?
Just start. Like literally stop overthinking and looking at, oh, want to do this or this or this, and just thinking about it. Because you're never, you can make a decision like overnight. You just need to be well rested, and you need to maybe take a week to get enough data sets. But most people, I think, they just wait at the starting line and they just keep thinking about, okay, what am I gonna do, instead of just doing it and putting the reps in.